Hi, and thank you for joining us today on Generation Now Lifestyles. I'm Alexa Chau, here with Kacy Crider, the editor of Pretty Magazine, which is an all-photo fashion and youth culture magazine from here in Wichita, Kansas. So, Kacy, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about what exactly you do for Pretty.
Well, I'm the editor and coordinator and dream developer behind it. A lot of what I've done that's the most important, I guess, is just bringing people together to fit into all the different roles. We have a lot of different people working with us. We have about 15 photographers, 5 videographers, a couple of video editors, a few ad sales people, a lot of makeup artists, a lot of hairstylists, and we also work with a lot of small businesses too.
Wow,
So
a lot of people are involved in this. That is awesome. How do you get Wichita hyped up about, a new magazine in town?
Well, magazines in particular are really undersaturated here, and that's really lucky for me that I don't really have a lot of competition, specifically not in this demographic. My demographic is 18 to 35. There's absolutely no print publication that gears towards that. So, yeah.
How did you come up with the idea for a magazine?
Well, I was a full-time freelance photographer for 4 years, and I was sick of not getting the work that I wanted. So I did this as an attempt to reinforce the market and just be able to connect with more models, more photographers, have access to more locations, and just help everybody out who does what we love, just taking pictures of pretty girls and boys.
That's crazy. Wow. And we were looking, at your magazine before I started talking to you a little bit about it, and it's very different compared to anything I've seen before. It's very new and it's very fresh. I mean, if you could describe the magazine in 3 words, how would you describe it? Not including the fact that it is an all-photo youth culture fashion.
Oh man, that would have been easy. Yes, make it tricky. Man. The way that I describe it in the editor's letter and in small pieces of branding around, if Pretty were your girlfriend, you'd describe her as smart, gorgeous, and really demanding. That's not 3 words. But another collection of words, it's like a paper Tumblr, a photo blog, basically.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. How do you get people involved with the magazine? Is it just a lot of networking that takes so much time? Do you, go out and talk to people, or is it all online? How do you do that?
Well, a surprising amount of people have really come to me about it, which is really exciting that there's so much enthusiasm surrounding the project. Really lucky. I feel really lucky.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
Something you've created is blowing up pretty much.
Pretty much.
How long have you been, in the process of making the magazine, and when did you first get the idea?
Well, I think the idea first happened in September of last year, and the first issue came out in beginning of October, and so it's just been happening since then. The momentum behind it has been really, really nuts. I didn't expect it to go this far, this quickly, and it's just really cool. It's really exciting. It's rare for us to be told no. People really understand what we're trying to do, the importance of what we're trying to do. That sounds pretentious, but it's cool for kids to have something fashion forward and modern in the Midwest that they can be proud of. And so, yeah, people seem to really understand. People really seem to care, and we're really lucky.
Oh, that's good. I'm excited for you.
Oh, thank you.
For the entire magazine.
Thank you.
What kind of goals do you have for the future? Do you have any big upcoming events or plans for the magazine?
Well, the next issue I'm very excited about. It's the architecture issue, and we were working really closely with the Wichita Downtown Development Corporation in securing locations, and got to work with a lot of really, really amazing photographers. One that I was really excited about, LA photographer Clayton Addison. He has some work in that issue. Carrie Burrow, photographer from here and New York, has a bit of work in the issue as well. Just really, really cool, exciting stuff. Let me see. The main big goal for the future is I'd like to be able to make this a Midwest staple. The idea behind the magazine is to bring together art of all kinds, as well as including photography, as well as any other traditional art, and local business, and just keep everything local and keep everything centralized. And I'd like to be able to bring this issue or this concept to different major cities throughout the Midwest. And so there would ideally be a pretty office in Kansas City, St. Louis, Denver, and be able to have just a different cultivation of each magazine for the area, and just have slightly different staff for each of those. So that's the eventual goal. So,
no, that sounds like a very awesome goal. Something, definitely takes a lot of hard work, which I'm sure you already put plenty of that into the magazine.
Well, sure, we all do. I'm very lucky to have such great people.
So how can others around Wichita, be more aware of Pretty Magazine? Where can we get a copy to see? Because I'm looking at these pictures and they are amazing. I love them. They're different, they're, like you said, they're fashion forward. So I really want everyone else in Wichita to be able to see these. So where can we go and get a copy?
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm really happy with everything that everybody's been putting together. We are at, 65 different distribution locations, mostly around downtown. But it seems to be when we release an issue, all of them are gone from the distribution locations within about 3 days.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is great.
That's great.
But I hate disappointing people. Also, when we release an issue, the first 25 people who email me at Kacy@I'mPretty2.com can reserve a copy of the magazine, and that's free. We'll hand deliver it and probably throw some glitter at them, so that's another way. If you are content with not getting a physical copy, then just check out our website, I'mPretty2.com. So you can see all the issues online there, as well as a bunch of really cool stuff, our videos, our upcoming events that we're sponsoring, like our life drawing class at Bluebird Art House, just all kinds of stuff that we do.
Great. Well, there you have it here with Kacy Crider, the editor of Pretty Magazine, straight out of Wichita, Kansas. So if you're interested in getting a look at some of these pictures or checking out more about the magazine, you can go online or check out some venues around downtown. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.